It's a place very close to you, a place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate security. Ade Super Hotels Limited is the place with the state-of-the-art facility, spacious car park, air-conditioned rooms and suites with modern toilet facilities, standard swimming pool, well-stocked indoor and outdoor baths, boardroom for corporate meetings, halls for all kinds of events and parties, a gymnasium equipped with up-to-date facilities, restaurants that provide local and continental dishes with special services for banquet and buffet. Laundry services are also available. At Ade Super Hotels Limited, you are assured of 24 hours power supply as well as best ever reception that you can imagine. Ade Super Hotels is located at Elisha Road, PO Box 3028, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 0803 440 4358, 034 206 855. Email adesuperhotels@yahoo.com. Website www.adesuperhotels.com. Ade Super Hotels Limited, hotel with passion for maximum comfort.
At Access Holdings, we are heading into the next phase of our evolution, and with our rights issue, you get an increased stake in it. The Access Holdings rights issue is still open till 23rd August. You can get your share of over 17 billion shares at 19 naira 75 kobo per share. That's one new ordinary share to every 2 shares held. Visit theaccesscorporation.com to subscribe. Access Holdings, where financial solutions connect the world.
Time is power. Our lives are powered by the sun. As the sun rises, so do we. As we trust it to rise and set without any worries interrupting your morning with our hybrid all-in-one inverter, powering our prosperity and happiness.
Sustainable future, making the shell. Start time solar.
But also nurture what is dear to us, powering trust and support, empowering us to do things that really matters. Start Times Solar, power your life.
We are thrilled to have you on board as we chart the course for our next chapter. We're inviting you to take up your rights in full for 19 naira 75 kobo per share. The Access Holdings rights issue is still open till 23rd August. Take advantage of the chance to acquire one more ordinary share for every 2 shares in your portfolio. Visit www.theaccesscorporation.com to subscribe. Access Holdings, where financial solutions connect the world.
On the news tonight, Nigerian Army 2 Division ends inter-brigade competition with commissioning of projects. Federal government approves increase in Nigerian passport fees. Federation of Muslims Women's Association sets for 39th conference in Akure. Good evening and welcome to Nta Akure News at 7. I am Abdukarim Ahmed. In a bid to foster collaboration with communities and positively impact their lives while securing their support for the constitutional duties of the military, a 1-kilometer road project at Okebola in Akure, the Ondo State capital, has been commissioned by the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tawarid Lagbaja. Abiola Ariyo, who was at the ceremony, now reports.
On behalf of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.A. Lagbaja, commissioned this project to the glory of God and for the benefit of the people of Ondo State.
The Chief of Army Staff represented stated that the newly constructed road project was developed to complement a primary school project initiated by Major General Motomilola Akintade, retired, an indigene of the state. He reaffirmed the commitment of the Nigerian Army to addressing the nation's security challenges through non-kinetic approaches.
The project is expected to contribute to the development of the community and also improve the social standards of the people. Not only that, It is to benefit every road user of this road from near and far.
The governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, expressed gratitude to the Chief of Army Staff for the initiative, noting that the project underscores the dedication of the Army to strengthening civil-military relations.
This would be a challenge to others that are really in the privileged position. And if you realize the kind of thing that Major General Aketate had in mind, you see a lot of development, even not only in Ondo State, I believe in across the state, across the country.
During the commissioning, dignitaries and invited guests toured the newly constructed 1 kilometer Okebola Road. Meanwhile, the 5-day 2024 combat proficiency competition involving 6 formations concluded with a 2.4 kilometer run and obstacle crossing.
Why we are here, which is to improve our leadership capacities as officers of the Nigerian Army. This is, of course, in line with the Chief Army Staff's command philosophy, and I will enjoin you all to ensure that you continue where you have stopped here to train yourself to ensure you improve in all you do.
At the end of the 5-day competition, 22 Brigade Ilorin came first with 415 points, 12 Brigade Lokoja came second with 388 points, while 42 Engineers Brigade Ibadan came third with 377 points. In Akure, Abiola Ariyo, NTA News.
The Federation of Muslim Women's Association of Nigeria, Form 1, is set to hold its 39th National Conference in Akure, Ondo State on Friday, August 23, 2024. The National Amira of the Association, Alaja Rafiat Idewusani, disclosed this in Akure while briefing journalists on the activities lined up for the event. Toyin Batire reports.
Former delegates from the 30 states and the FCT are expected at the national conference, which is going to basically focus on issues of insecurity and ways to tackle it headlong. Previous former national conferences, which alternate between the North and South, had addressed contemporary issues of both national and international significance.
Given the current global challenges, especially regarding security, Form 1 believes it is crucial for us to gather and learn from our scholars on what Islam teaches about these issues and how we can align our lives with the guidance of Allah and that of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for everlasting peace and security.
The press conference also revealed that FOMAM has worked tirelessly to fulfill its objectives through its dawah and educational initiatives, which have been witnessed through women and the girl child group development across the country.
Our health programs have significantly improved the well-being of our members and their communities. With 6 operational hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies that stand as a testament to our commitment.
Other areas, advocacy and good governance. We are all citizens of Nigeria. We are a contributing factor to the nation. So we also consider this a very, very key area that we work on. Another area which is also very, very important is research and documentation. Challenges of women and the challenges of insecurity. And then the sub-themes. 1, national insecurity is a collective national responsibility. Second sub-theme is on tackling the issues of poverty and insecurity, the Islamic point of view. And the third thing is on women security.
The Federation of Muslim Women's Association of Nigerian FOMWAM was established in October 1985 to serve as a voice for women and children. In Akure, Toyin Batire, NTA News.
The federal government has incorporated insurance into its national agricultural policy and programs. This initiative aims to mitigate agricultural risk and ensure food security. This development is particularly relevant as floods have damaged more than 60,000 hectares of farmland this year, reported by Musa Babarali.
Outbreaks of diseases and pests and other environmental challenges such as flood have been a bottleneck to the growth of agriculture in Nigeria. For instance, in 2023, pests ravaged tomato and ginger plantations in the country, resulting in this year, more than 16,000 hectares of farmland have been damaged by floods in 27 states. To address these challenges, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security is introducing insurance with the aim of supporting smallholder farmers.
Our responsibility is to continue to engage the Nigerian public, to continue to give them information that will help them to make informed decisions. And as we begin this process of bringing insurance into the mainstream of our investment, I think farmers will begin to get sensitized and, informed or educated.
The Nigeria Agricultural Insurance Corporation and key players are to develop a roadmap that will enable beneficiaries of the federal government agricultural growth scheme to have their farms insured.
Insurance is a very critical input that has been neglected over the years. And for agricultural projects, production through the value chain to be sustained, it should be a critical factor that we must not neglect. Insurance is very important. It takes care of all the what-ifs, flood, droughts, and all the rest of the pests and diseases.
The issue of animal encroachment, actually before now, it was part of an insurance. It is a peril that was covered by insurance. But because when the animal encroachment now become the act of terrorism are no longer accidental, so insurance will not by default cover terrorism acts. Okay, so that is the issue. And because before now we've been collecting data around animal encroachment, but we have now seen that it's no longer an accidental occurrence, but now an intentional occurrence, by some people. So, and that is why it is now being labeled as exclusion in every agricultural insurance scheme.
The African Development Bank is also supporting the government initiative under its $10 billion agricultural insurance window. Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
The federal government has approved an upward review of fees for the Nigerian passport. In a statement by Public Relations Officer of the Nigeria Immigration Service, Kenneth Udo, the new fees, which take effect from December 1st, 2024, is part of efforts to maintain the quality and the validity. Currently charged at 35,000 naira will become 50,000 naira, while the 64-page passport booklet with 10-year validity, which is currently 70,000 naira, will become 100,000 naira. The statement, however, indicates that the fees remain unchanged abroad, while expressing any regrets for the inconvenience this increase might have caused prospective applicants. The Nigeria Immigration Service assures Nigerians of its unwavering commitment to transparency and quality service delivery at all times. You're still watching Nta Akure News at 7. Please stay tuned. We shall be back in a moment.
Don't worry, we'll talk later, yeah?
Buddy, how far? Give me small spot, I beg. Make I play game.
Oh, yeah, now.
Thanks, G. Yo, see if I don't come out.
Buddy, how far now? I got you.
Buddy, I beg, make I connect. I beg, I need to stream.
Get what's that now?
Enjoy 100% data bonus with night data. Dial *312# to enjoy.
Power your relentless ambition with ultra high-speed data.
Glow Unlimited.
Welcome back. The People's Democratic Party has inaugurated its National Reconciliation and Disciplinary Committees to reconcile both aggrieved and erring members of the party towards returning to its old winning ways. Correspondent Timothy Yusuf reports that the inauguration held at the party's headquarters in Abuja.
This inauguration of the National Reconciliation and Disciplinary Committees of the PDP followed some rumbling after the 2023 general election, as approved and constituted by the National Executive Committee and the National Working Committee of the party. The National Disciplinary Committee is headed by High Chief Tommy Kimi, with Eyitayo Jegede SAN as secretary, while the National Reconciliation Committee has Prince Olagunsoye Oyinlola as chairman and Senator Ibrahim Hassan Dankwambo as secretary. They were charged to shun all personal and proxy interest in the discharge of their assignments.
Let's do the needful for this party. The party is still the party to be.
The truth must be told all the time. This party should not be allowed to die in the hands of these two committees.
The PDP must put its act together and claim that power again. We call on everyone connected with the party to help us in bringing back the past of glory.
PDP Board of Trustees and other leaders believe that the survival of the party going further rests on the committees. Timothy Yusuf, NTA News.
And finally, in sport, 20 teams to compete for honors in the 2024 edition of the All-Stars Veteran Football Tournament in Abuja. Details on this and more on Sport Update with Ahmad Zango.
We begin with football as 20 teams will compete for the trophy as the 4th Abuja Veterans Tournament begins 31st August. According to the fixture, defending champion Abuja All-Stars and City Gate All-Stars will ignite the opening day of the tournament, which has seen it grow from 8 teams in the first edition to 20 teams vying for the ultimate prize and for 2025. Speaking at the draws, Abuja All-Stars President Nasir Jubril emphasized that the importance of participating is to encourage networking and foster unity among former international and retiring footballers.
The fact that they retired from professional football does not mean that they will not have that competitive mind. So this is an opportunity for us to give them. But then at the same time, it's for them to show example to others in terms of discipline and behavior on and off the pitch.
Be an avenue for networking. Not only networking, it's also an avenue for the ex-players to show the young ones that yes, they are part of the game, so that it will be an opportunity for the young ones also to learn.
Still on football, Rangers international captain Ugweze Chinemerem and teammate Omiro Frank have assured the club's teaming fans and supporters of a better outing in the return leg of the 2024-2025 CAF Champions League preliminary round encounter against US Dizimaju of Comoros Island. Ugweze, in a chat ahead of the fixture slated for Gosula Pabio International Stadium, Uyo said that he and his teammates were in the best possible shape to do the nation proud and qualify for the next round of the competition. And finally, Super Eagles and Bayer Leverkusen striker Victor Boniface had been banned from one domestic match and fined £25,000 for his unsportsmanlike celebration during the German Super Cup win against Stuttgart last weekend. The incident, according to the German Football Association, involved Boniface allegedly making an obscene gesture towards Stuttgart players. The 23-year-old will miss a German Cup match on Saturday, but will be available for Bayer Leverkusen opening Bundesliga match on the new season Friday against Borussia Mönchengladbach. For Sport Update, Amazongo, NTA News.
And that's the size of our package in English for tonight. Good evening.